Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I am the goddess, and this particular video is about mental health dealing with the global majority. So, okay, I just had to take a deep breath because so I'm gonna pull some angel messages and we just gonna get right into it. So I've been noticing for a long time when I refer to the global majority, I'm referring to my people, right? Like we've been dealing with depression and mental health and anxiety, stress, living in survival mode for a long time, right? And it just seems like no matter how we look at it, we continue to be suppressed. There's no solution, right? But we feel like, oh, if you have a counselor or mentor or a therapist, that you must be labeled as crazy or something. But that's not reality, right? So also a lot of people are committing suicide, and people will wait to after this life traumatizing event has happened before they decide to speak up and be like, oh, they was a good person, they didn't deserve that, or I wish I could have, I wish I was a vessel, damn, we should have been there. But don't wait until somebody commits suicide to like feel guilty about not being there for somebody, right? So I've been noticing like some people who I'm close to, you know, been showing red flags of like suicidal like red flags. And so I would reach out to them and let them know, hey, if you need, even if you planting a seed and they don't take your advice right then, if you plant a seed and say, hey, you can call me and talk to me about anything, what we talk about will never go any further than this conversation. Just let people know, even if you feel like, oh, they strong, they can handle it, they always got their stuff together. Even your strong friends need someone to vent to that is not going to judge them and will give them constructive criticism and good advice versus give them advice like the wrong advice. So a lot of people don't know that they have people that they're connected to, that they can go to, that they can get help from, but you'll never know. Closed mouth don't get fed. Even if the people don't reach out to you when you say, you can call me and XYZ if you want to talk about it and all that, if they don't reach out to you, maybe they're not ready to talk about it. Or maybe they feel like they've exceeded the point of talking. They feel like they just want to take action and just take their life. You never know what somebody thinking. You never know what a person going through. Um, so if it takes for you to speak up for somebody before they take their life, they think twice about it and be like, well, such and such did say that they would help me or they would talk to me if I need, do that. Also, another thing, I'm noticing that a lot of people care about what their family think about them. Um, what? Like in all honesty, let's just say for example, you might be dating someone who might make you happy, but your family might not like them or might not be accepting of a connection. Damn them people. To be for real with you, because one thing about it, my sibling or my cousin or my sister brother can't do for me what my partner can do for me. Another thing I'm noticing is that a lot of people will make you feel guilty for not taking care of them. Some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. A lot of people want to be in your business, and it be your own damn family. A lot of the times that want to be in your business, but they don't want to help offer a solution. They want to be in your business, but they don't want you to know their business. Um, at some point in time, it's time to put your foot down. It's time to let people know, like, hey, whoa, hold up, swole up, like, let's everybody calm down because I need to do what make me happy. I need to do what's best for me. And put my life on hold to take care of all your needs to satisfy you, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. You feel me? Like, also, why is it that people who always giving relationship advice be the person that ain't had no man in 10 years or ain't had no consistent woman that they not cheating on in 5, 10 years? What's up with that? Why everybody who want to give a relationship advice be people who ain't been in a relationship in a long ass time or at all? Because don't nobody want to be with them. So sometimes you got to start thinking for yourself, like, damn, should I keep taking advice from this motherfucker and they ain't got nothing together at all? And I'm listening. That's like the blind leading the blind. Three blind mice. Everybody want to follow behind everybody. That's lame. And another thing, so a lot of people who have suicidal thoughts, or have like they experience depression, live in their head. And sometimes you can have too much time on your hand, or you're not managing your time properly. So I ran across this book. It's called Carpe Diem, Season a Day in a Distracted World by Roman Krznaric, author of Empathy. Right? So this is how I look. Carpe Diem. Okay, so it says, are you ready to seize the day? We've all heard the saying, seize the day, but what does it really mean? And how can it inspire us to jump start our lives? In the age of information overload, media, noise, and endless hours spent scrolling mindlessly on our phones, the wisdom of Carpe Diem is more essential than ever. In this thought provoking and empowering book, culture writer Roman Krznaric unpacks the catchphrases and delivers a rousing call to action for anyone who wants to improve their life or our world. Drawing on psychology, anthropology, on philosophy, and literature, he examines not just the contributions of great thinkers throughout history, but also reveals insights from the lives of seize the day practitioners, including nightclub dancers, war photographers, and committed revolutionaries, offering a wide range of approaches to the daunting challenge of leading a meaningful life. Insightful, inspiring, and instructive. Anyone who feels like time is moving too fast and things are out of their control will be reinvented by this thoughtful God. Excuse me. John Gray, author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. And then I resonate with Venus. So I just thought that it caught my attention And then in the clouds, it's like your head is in the clouds, like you always thinking in your head. So season the day. I mean, that might resonate for somebody. Seize the day. Take advantage of the day. Another thing is I had read. Oh, so if anybody is experiencing depression, if you refer to the Bible, it states that depression is connected to the spirit of heaviness, right? So therefore, if depression is a spirit, and the root cause of depression is a dysfunctional connection with God, mainly through a misunderstanding of His word. So you could read any chapter from Isaiah. That might be a reference to somebody. That might help with what you're going through. Um, yeah, stop listening to everybody. If you want to be with somebody, be with the person that ignite the fire in your soul. Don't be with somebody just because you don't want to, like, you don't want to break up a connection because y'all just got time spent together, and this person is not elevating, allowing you to help, to allowing room for growth and helping you elevate every day. Even though you can do that yourself, but to have a partner to help you elevate, it's like you're not going against the grain. It's like everybody on one accord. So, or another thing too, that just reminded me that a lot of people have a soul tie to people that they're not supposed to be with, or you might have a soul tie with somebody that you are supposed to be with. But when you have multiple soul ties, that's where it becomes a problem because that's just like, how can I compare? If you have multiple soul ties, that's just like if you are purchasing some internet and you have a laptop and you go get the internet, but you don't protect your internet router and everybody have your password. So everybody attaching themselves to your laptop and they can do whatever they want to do. If they want to go on the dark web, if they want to go on porn sites, if they want to go anything that can attach itself to your name, you giving them access to it. So if long story short, if you want a prosperous life, you have to cut ties from the people that no longer serve you. And that's just that on that. And if you don't know how to do it, you go into meditation and you picture yourself sitting in whatever state that you're sitting in, and you picture the person who no longer serves you any good. And you can either picture like scissors cutting the cord that's attached from you and that person, or you could picture like a rope or chains being attached to you and that person and it breaking, falling off. Like you have to go within. That's just like taking the spirit. I bet y'all ass ain't even took no spiritual bath yet. That's just like you taking a spiritual bath. You're cleansing the impurities from your body. You're detaching whatever energies that try to attach itself to you. Also, with the spirit of heaviness that leads to depression, you can remove that from off of you. You don't have to go to doctors. You don't have to go to medicine in order to get right. If you get right with God, God gonna align your body to be able to connect with the universe on many levels. Um, so we have learning experience. Learn from your experiences. That's how you ascend to the next level. It's by learning from your experience. If you're doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over, you're not ascending. You're not learning. You're not. If you have a situation where the same thing keep happening over and over and over, then you're supposed to ask yourself, hmm, what is God trying to tell me? What do I need to learn from this experience as to why I keep getting the same results? If I want different results, I have to try different things. Lord, what am I trying to what am I supposed to be getting from this experience? Not, man, damn, every time I turn around, some shit always happen to me. You can't think like that. It's obviously something's trying to get your attention. Spirit trying to tell you something. Lord, Spirit, God, Yahweh, what message am I supposed to be getting out of this experience? And that's gonna cut that pineal gland on. That's gonna ignite that light. So you can start breaking generational curses. Like, then we have listen deeply. When you ask Spirit or God something, you can't just ask a question and then ignore the damn messages. That's backwards. If you asking God or Spirit, what is it that, for example, is this person for me, Lord? We're gonna use that as an example. And then you ask that question in the morning, and then you go on about your day. Then all of a sudden, you start hearing songs about love and how you feel. Or you might hear songs about deception and being cheated on and needing to move on. You might hear a gospel song, oh, thank you, Lord. I really appreciate reminding me. Um, the channeled song is I Need You Now by dang, what's his name? Not another second or another minute or time. Hold on, I'm finna look up the lyrics. Smokey Norfolk lyrics. Okay, it's called I Need You Now. Not another second or another minute, not an hour or another day, but at this moment, with my arms outstretched, I need you to make a way. As you have done so many times before, through window or an open door, I stretch my hands to thee. Come rescue me. I need you right away. If I never needed you before to show up and restore all of the faith that I let slip while I was yet searching the world for more, the truest friend I have indeed, you're my best friend I know I need. I stretch my hands to thee, come rescue me, I need you right away. The agony of being alone, fear of doing things on my own, the tests and trials that come to make me strong, the feelings of guilt, hurt, shame, and defeat, the waves of trials that beat upon me, but to know, Lord, that in you I've got victory. I need you now, Lord. I need you now. I need you now, right now. Not another second, not another minute. Can't wait another day. Oh no, please make a way, oh Lord. So that goes back to Lord, what is it that you're trying to show me? Or whatever you need help with, talk to God. What's the problem? Y'all act like y'all scared to talk to God. Talk to God like that's your homeboy, your homegirl, and I promise you, you will get confirmation that God is with you always. We are never alone. Never alone. Never. This also remind me that lantern and that light reminds me of like a time capsule or a time like Father Time or like the little sand, the things where you flip it and the sand go down in it and all that. It's like learning experiences come with time too. So then we have strength and guidance, which is if you play that song, That's showing a form of strength and guidance because this you're manifesting the lyrics and what in the song, what the words are saying. Um, and the universe is like in his hands. So it's like God got you. God got you like this Native American got the universe in his hands, and then he got the star, and on his third eye. I never noticed that star on his third eye. He's like an ancestor, and however you see God in your image. And I can't. Maybe he's an angel because these right here are wings, and that's like the Borealis, the what is it in Nevada? The Borealis, where like you could see the stardust and the lights, and it looks like alchemy in the sky. Same thing that was on Raising Dion. That's the Borealis too. But he's like standing within it. It's like, we got you. That's all I have. Take a leap out on faith. They probably ain't doing this, but my ancestors probably was. Take a leap out on faith. Handle that. I got some gangsters for some guardian angels. Blessings and abundance. So this is what like the future has in store for you. When you break them generational curses, you have no choice but to ascend to a higher state because you're not vibrating on the low frequency anymore. Inner child healing and romance and connection. When you do inner child healing, you got to think about it. When you raise kids, like I have two boys, right? They're going to be somebody's father one day. They're going to be somebody's grandfather. They're going to be someone's mentor. They're going to be a leader. Like, so I pour into them 24/7 from the time that they was born so that they don't have as much inner child healing to do when they become an adult. We can heal that now. You feel me? Like I'm helping them get advanced, or I'm helping them elevate while they are a child so that they have little to no inner child healing to do. If somebody taught me that when I was a child, I would be way more advanced right now. But when I started my spiritual journey, I technically was an adolescent, even though I was an adult. But you have to elevate. You gotta crawl before you walk. So when you do this inner child healing, let's just say if I'm doing my inner child healing, I'm gonna use me for an example. Not only am I breaking generational curses, not only am I being better than I was yesterday, but I am someone's wife. I'm someone's teacher. So the more I heal myself, the less harm I'm doing to someone else because now I'm saying I'm holding myself accountable for the things that I need to work on in my life. And when my person comes, I'm going to be working on myself so that I can work to stay ready for when my person comes, so that I'm not a toxic person in their life, so that I'm not a karmic in their life. I can work on myself. I don't have to wait for them to get here for me to decide I'm gonna work on myself. So I could be a better me, not only for me and for my children, but for my partner. Otherwise, if I know that I'm not ready to be in a relationship, I'm not going to make myself available to be in a relationship if I know I can't be a team player, if I know I can't be a partner, if I know I can't help this other person elevate, if I can't make this person happy, if I'm bringing them stress, if I'm bringing them grief, sorrow, anxiety, how am I contributing to your life? That means I got a lot of inner child healing to do. But if I do this now and then work on myself until you come, guess what? Nothing but romance and connection from this point forward. Because I'm not toxic. I can pour into you because my cup is full. But if I'm selfish and I never do any inner child healing, I'm coming to the connection with my cup half empty or the cup is completely bone dry. And I'm looking for what can I get out of this person? How can they pour into me? What can they do for me? What can they? And that's just a parasite in my eye. That's beneath me. That's like an energy vampire. When you look to see what can you get from somebody else, that means you looking for things that you can get from somebody else because you don't want to do the work that it takes so that you can already have this for when your person come. Make sense or no? And then romance and connection. I said in one live video that love conquers all. Love heals all. When you in love, you healthy. When you in love, you it's easier to build a bond of trust. When you in love, life is bliss. You enjoy things even if you don't have everything. When you in love, you get full off of that love. You might be like, well, we ain't got it this month to go out of town and go, to a resort and go travel for like a family vacation. But as long as I know I have a solid partner that don't fold easily and love me for me, guess what? That's cool, babe. We could improvise and let's go to the beach. I'll pack us a lunch and we finna head out to the beach. You improvise. But when it's like tit for tat, if it's all about money in a relationship or all about sex, those things get old. If you can't stimulate my mind, you can't have my body. But you penetrate my mind, everything else gonna unlock like the key to the city. And you're gonna be the only one that have access. That's how my body operate. I mean, that goes back to the romance and connection. If you have a connection with somebody, that person will be enough. You don't need nobody else. What else, Pig? But yeah, check on your strong friends. Check on your strong family members. Somebody already praying. That's what's up. Make sure you be specific in your prayer. Make sure you be very, very specific in your prayer. So when you get your prayers answered, so that when you get your prayers answered, you're going to be dancing around the room like this. Because this is my yes card. Be very specific in your prayers. Yes, it's confirmation. Because God don't give you what your ass asked for. But if it's a bland prayer, it's going to be a bland blessing. If it's a specific prayer, it's going to be a specific blessing. Manifest again. A lot of y'all might not be able to manifest if you have a soul tie with somebody who holding you back. If somebody have a soul tie to you, they can get into your energy. They can invade your dreams. They can get into your energy and see what it is that you're trying to manifest and block it. This card reminds me that when you working towards something, when you praying about something, don't tell everybody your prayer or don't tell everybody what you're doing, because you could be waiting on this blessing. You could be waiting on this application. You could be waiting on this new job. You could be waiting on this new house, this new car. You could be waiting on a connection in a relationship and be praying on it every night faithfully. You go to running your mouth before that blessing come, people will pray on your downfall. You gotta be careful. Do not tell people what you working towards. Don't tell people what God been blessing you with. Just when you get your blessing, just remind everybody that God is real. But don't tell everybody what God is doing for you because they're gonna start to get jealous. And then they're gonna be like, well, why him? Why her? Why it couldn't be me? Cause guess what? You ain't do the work. How my blessing gonna belong to you? Everybody get their time. You might get your 15 minutes of fame one day, but baby, this is eternal from head to toe. Take charge and action. So take charge and action mean today. Start today doing something different. Today, do some self-acknowledgement. Today, seize the day. Today, look up a Bible prayer. What I said, Isaiah, yeah. If you want a specific one, you can go to Isaiah 60. What was it? 61. Isaiah 61 verse 3. You can start with that. Any other messages, Spirit? Oh, another message. 32. Okay. This video is a little long. Another message is go on a fast. Some people need to go on a fast. Yeah. Fast from social media, fast from weed, fast from liquor, fast like pick. I'm not saying you gotta fast from all of these things and go cold turkey, but pick one thing that you know you have a bad habit of indulging in or doing. Cause that song reminded me, scrolling through social media, that can cause depression. Pick something and fast on it. And see, you don't have to do no 30-day fast. You ain't gotta do no 2-week fast. You could do 3 days, you could do 24 hours, you could do 12 hours. You can do you could start out with 6 hours, you know. But I would say 12 hours or 24 hours, fast from something. And I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna find something I'm going to fast from. And it's not hard. You can fast from sugar. You can fast from sex. You can fast from television. You can fast from sports. You can find something to fast from. I play slow. Intuition and downloads. After you fast, your intuition and your downloads is going to come pouring in and rushing out. They're going to come pouring in and rushing out. And then she holding her head like she focusing on something like meditating, or she's doing something. I say meditating because it looks like she in a field of grass behind her. These are her wings. And then this is the energy that's being downloaded and received, and then she's sharing it. Why else do we have intuition and downloads? You're supposed to share. You ain't supposed to keep all the knowledge in for yourself. That's selfish. Angelic protection. You are protected. And whoever trying to do spell work, whoever doing all type of that goofy ass, weird ass shit, hocus pocus ass shit on you, is backfiring. And how you know spell work backfiring? I told y'all before. People eyes gonna be sunk in, their hair gonna be falling out. Everything gonna be falling apart. People gonna start going crazy. And the reason why they going crazy is because they not understanding why the spell work not working. So, and whoever they going to get the spell work from, whoever teaching them how to do spell work, get what? The spell work not only hitting the person who paying for the spell work, but it's hitting the high priest and the high priestess who doing the spell work for these dummies. And if it can't get you, it's gonna get your family. Backfire. And backfire mean be careful who you do spell work on, because depending on how high they ranking is, you can wipe your whole family out just off a dumbass decision that you made. And don't nobody have to do nothing to you. It's the intentions that you put into the spell work that was meant for somebody else to cause them harm and do them wrong is going to return to sender, and it's going to be tenfold more powerful than the energy you even put in that bitch, because it's going around like a slingshot, like a boomerang. You send the energy out, the energy don't have nowhere to go, because it's like, wait. The universe don't operate like that. Karma is what the universe runs off of. The universe runs off numbers, alchemy. But your intentions, baby, is how you survive in this life. Your intentions are pure, you will expire very soon. I mean, your intentions are pure, you're a sin. Your intentions are bad, you will expire. And your whole lifeline could be wiped out. So you got to keep your intentions pure. And inspire others to keep their intentions pure. You ain't got to get through life doing evil stuff or alter somebody's decision because they don't want to do what you want them to do. No. That's the message for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.